Oh, yeah, you can see that tire let go right there.
Oh. Casey running in 31st position at the time. Boy, that's a hard shot.
You can see the momentum almost carried him back up into traffic.
What's up, your grill?
Yeah, that started back in the corner as he tried to exit. Was in the gas hard, but you can see the car wiggle, and it was just a matter of trying to keep it off the wall, and Kyle did a great job of that.
Wow.
Mentioned this yesterday a little bit with these hard tires, and this is what has to be done with. I keep talking about a hard tire. It's not that they're too hard, but this is what has to be done on a new surface, or you're going to get into a blistering situation. But with them being hard, and especially now that the temperature has cooled off a little bit, when this thing slips,
One car.
just as he's entering 3, right front tire lets go. Hard impact into the wall, but he is out of the car and okay.
Yeah, one thing though, he felt something it looked like earlier, and he had slowed down some down the back straightaway, so maybe it wasn't quite as hard as it could have been.
14 gets sideways here. Jamie Murray up on the high side, but Burton's down the bottom. See Tony Stewart up. May have been a little contact right there.
And he was leading.
Yeah, it wasn't like that tire exploded, but you could see that that's exactly what happened with it.
Running 20th at the time.
Boy, he just swapped ends on him. And when you're back in the pack like that, I mean, your car just does not drive like it did when you were up in the first part of the field and maybe even up the lead like he was. So
Yeah, and you're trying to make up some time, trying to get yourself back up there, make some passes. We saw Jimmy be very loose down in enter turn 3 yesterday.
that thing just went snapping around.
Hang on, baby.
You see, he was really trying his very best to keep it out of the wall. He got back in the gas, trying to get the tire spinning enough to keep it down and not back into the wall. Wasn't able to accomplish that, though. Once again, just telling you, with this tire being so hard, and you were talking about having to run these cars on the edge, doesn't take much once it starts to get out from under.
The 47 car.
May have gotten a little help right there.
See Jimmy Johnson just sliding by that.
One inside. All right, missed that one. Clear inside. Caution south.
38 car was.
All right, let's get ready to go here, guys.
Or maybe there's more to it. This is off turn 4.
Like gets clear there. And she gets in on the bumper, but just doesn't get off of him. Right there's where you're talking, and you just turn it left and lock it down.
And she had a chance to not go up hit that wall if she just stayed on the brakes and kept it down there. It's like she's trying to save it and just kept driving it until it hooked to the right.
Yeah, at that point right there is whenever you should just, as a driver, realize that this is a spin, lock it down, and you can come get 4 tires. And that's the kind of things that you'll have to learn with these cars.
So watching that leads me to believe there's something earlier that happened.
This dude right here is getting awful brave. Still going to be down there. You're clear of him. Nice and smooth here. Easy. Just keep it off the wall.
Yeah, she certainly seemed to go in there with a purpose.
Doesn't need more.
Yeah, definitely. Battling Casey Kane right here. And you can see that situation that we talked about, that inside car coming up out of the corner. You just don't have all the air on the side of the car and on the spoiler. Tony does a great job here.
All the tires are blowing out. He still saved that thing.
That was incredible.
You can see that started as he went back to the throttle and tried to make this pass off the corner. Kind of knew he was in trouble. Did a really nice job not getting into Casey Kane right there and then not hitting the wall. Wow.
What I'm fascinated by, watch where he locks the brakes up, when he lets it off to try and get the car moving, when he puts them back on. That's how you guys do that. I have no idea. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, it's so easy just to want to lock it full moon. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't know what the answer to this is. I mean, we expected some action. Look at this.
Looked like Ambrose just drove it down in there.
Yeah.
Made contact with Logano, and then around it goes.
it's just that situation of trying to get everything you can, and they've become kind of comfortable right now with the racetrack and the grooves that they have and the speeds that they're carrying.
Well, Jimmie Johnson, I think we said this off the air. I'm not sure we said it on the air, how he got back there, and he just better watch out ahead of him.
You know what? You see it. Outside. Good job. Still outside.
I wasn't kidding.
Yeah, he dogged it.
Save gas.
Yep. See it start just getting sideways then, hard into the wall.
So one thing about this new configuration, there's not a lot of room to chase the car off turn 4 when you get to that wall.
Easy. Hold it there. Hold it. Just hold the brake here if you can. Just hold it right to the pit stall. Nice.
Cool. See how close that was for Clint Boyer.
Yeah. Greg Biffle running up near the front, got a pit road speeding.
And Newman gets in the back of Kyle Busch. He was already loose. Kyle was pretty much all day. But you can see just how close that was for Keselowski.
Well, he drove right in between everything that was happening.
Half back corner. Right in front here, Philip.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I agree with you. That was unbelievable. Sometimes you just got to have some luck.
Anytime you're going to try to win a championship and go on and win a championship, you have to have some good fortune. And Brad's done some terrific driving, but he's also had some good fortune. You can see that the 22 actually got into him and got him a little bit loose before he got to the 39.
Jimmie Johnson made it through again. And an extreme toll being taken by the new. Oh.
Well, there's some bad feelings as a driver in a race car, but not much worse than that. Throttle hanging and blowing a right front tire when you're wide open in the throttle doesn't get much worse. Really good to see this young man out of the car. Just unfortunate. What a fast race car he had all day.
Yeah, you can see getting the wind of that down while he's got some fire. He's reacting pretty quickly to that fire under the hood.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Just glad we have these safer barriers these days for these wrong tires. Still a hard impact for these drivers, but much safer issue for them.